Okay, to use access control in test data service, you need to first enable security in service configuration under the test data service tab. You need to enable this. To do so, you will need to restart all your services, but service configuration takes care of that for you. You need to be the part of test data service administrator group. The default group is admins. You can see the users you have on your Tosca server defined in the user administration. Now I'm logged in with the user admin, which you will see is a part of the admins work group. So admin user is part of the admins, which is basically the test data service administrator groups. Created some users. One of them is Dave, the other is Mike. As you can see, I created a couple of groups for demo purposes. Engineering contains Dave, finance contains Mike, and HR contains both of them. Okay, to configure access control on your test data service, you need to first open test data management and then log in with the user admin or the user that is in the admins group that you want to use. If you do that, you will see a new tab appear named Access Control, where you can configure your access control on your repositories. So as you can see, we have in test data management, I created 3 repositories: data, employees, and finance. And let's just play around with these. For data, I'm not going to enable authorization. For employees, let's enable it, and then let's assign, first of all, let's assign the HR work group. You can also use the search here if you have several groups for easier access. So as you can see, employees now has read access to the repository employees, but let's give them write and also edit access. Finance table, let's only assign, for example, the engineering, or let's assign the finance work group, and then for this, let's only give them write access, but let's not let them edit the configuration. So as you can see, you can give write access, read access, write access, and edit configuration access for the desired work groups. Okay, so let's just quickly double check again. For the data, we don't have any access control, so every user should be able to access it. And the employees HR group has read access and edit configuration access. So basically both the users we have. And for finance, only the people in the finance group have read and write access. So let's now log out from the admin user and then log in with one of our users. So now we logged in with Mike. Just as a reminder, Mike is part of the finance group and the HR group. So let's see what Mike can do. So Mike sees all the repos, and since he's part of the finance group, he has access, read access, and also write access to the finance type. But he cannot edit the configuration. As you can see, he can edit the configuration for the data repo, for example, and can also do it with the employees, which he can also see, but he doesn't have write access to it, so he cannot import data to this repository. So that's Mike. If we log out and then log in with our other user, who is Dave, then Dave is in engineering and he is in HR as well. So if you log in with him, he cannot even open the finance table because it's only available for the assigned user group. But he can read but not write the employee's repo, and then he can also edit the configurations here. And the same for data, which is available for everybody. So that is a brief demo of access control for test data service. Thank you.